money ain't the root of evil, could be much more than that. America taught me how to kidnap and torture cats. Exit the Stargate, initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. Come from afar, far away, state of mind. Open up your third eye, black helicopters in the sky.
We're very young in our thoughts and the things that we do.
Illuminati aren't something to be feared. It's just something to know about. It's like you need to know what a gun is, even though you may never see one. If you know what it is, you're gonna know how to avoid it more often than not. Know who carries them. It's just information that it's more valuable to have, not to be afraid of it. Because what they've been relying upon is their secrecy, to have people believe that they don't exist. Now we're at the point where at least consider
which could
that
be
it might
true.
happen.
Could be true. They don't exist. Maybe they do exist. Who knows?
And if they did, they wouldn't want us to know about them. And it's now that we know, well, they're losing power, because obviously if anything that starts moving towards the direction of enslavement, we know something's wrong. They'll always present it as it being for our own benefit. But in reality, it's a benefit for themselves. They're the ultimate egomaniacs. They're full of themselves to the extent that they want to control everyone because they feel that that's power. And I don't want to go ahead and say that's the Illuminati, but when he mentioned Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the King, Queen of England, and no, there is no king. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, you know what I mean. These groups of people of power. I think these are the people that we need to be worried about. Unless there's people behind them that we don't see that's fucking shit up, then there's still a problem, because then they're still the pawns. Because there's people behind them. We can't even see them. It's a pyramid system. Yeah. It just keeps going higher and higher. It's like there's a table at their meetings, and the tallest chair that's all the way at the end sits empty all the time. No one actually sits there, but it's probably someone or something that's there that we don't know about. It's scary to think about, but this is just information. Shouldn't be afraid of it. It's just. I can't stress this enough, but knowledge is absolute power. Knowledge is power. It's so important to know these things, regardless if it's just yourself or this information that's been put out. For us to attack people who are so-called smart, like in school and like media programming. We won't even use the word Illuminati anymore. Just little aspects of society that aren't really progressive. Like on the media, you guys seen a lot of programs where there's school kids and they have the stereotypes, the jock, the geek, the nerd. Why is it that the geeks and the nerds are always picked on? Is it because they don't want people to be smart? So it's like, hey, if you're smart, look what happens to you. If you know too much, people will pick on you. And so a lot of people are reluctant to show any bit of intelligence, because out of fear, remember that you're gonna see fear. Once you start waking up and opening your eyes, you'll see that they use fear for everything. Fear of terrorism, fear of war, fear of death, to make us react in the way that they want us to. That's a good point. So next time you see that smart guy, think again. What does he know that you don't? And why do you feel like you should insult him? If anything, And this is another video for another day, but it's just the idea of the cool people who always do the bad shit, like they're the drug dealers, the game bangers, depending on your area where you live, or the jocks or whatever, probably the most aggressive, the most mean to other people, and that's the popularity. Society teaches that males need to be very egotistical and exert their power on others. And this is actually a form of insecurity, believe it or not. If you need to exert your will on others, it's because you feel insecure deep down inside. Someone who's really secure about themselves will be at peace with everything and everyone. And they don't have to show any form of intimidation towards anybody. There's no need. They're sure of themselves. I mean, if things go down, they can handle themselves. And bring themselves back up. Absolutely. That's it. And that's probably a whole nother topic for another video. We have, guys, we have everything. Many topics that we just run them through. Things that we want to talk about. Eventually, yeah. There's a couple things way more than a couple. For sure, the next video. Give us ideas. And if you guys got ideas too, like to say, oh, what do you guys think about marijuana? What do you guys think about poverty? What do you guys think about Africans or Asians or whoever? It doesn't matter. There's absolutely no racism here. We're all the same. That's another thing they want us to believe. Separation is the tool. If you guys study warfare tactics, I recommend Sun Tzu, The Art of War. you'll see that a lot of war tactics are actually used on society, one of them being divide and conquer. If you have an enemy, a lot of militaries, you know, academies are taught this, that to defeat an enemy, one of the ways you do that is to divide them and conquer them, you know, break up their armies into smaller groups and attack them. And that's what's going on with us as society. They're waging war on us. They're dividing us so that we are not united, so that we are easily conquered. But our real strength is to unite. And we're all the same. We're all human.
And we're always fighting someone else's war. I think that's the most horrible part. It's fucked up. You have all these people behind the scenes telling you need to go fight them for whatever freaking reason, and
what they don't tell you is we need
people
to
fall
conquer their
for
land
it
so we can sell their resources.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of economic interest in war. You'll hardly hear about it because, well, if people were to know this, they wouldn't want to fight.
And right here is a subject all on its own. So we will tackle these other subjects, definitely. We will be talking about money. The next video that I'm going to be making after this one is my thoughts on the college system, college education, and going into debt to be financially successful. I will talk about my own experience and where I'm at with myself and how I feel about that. So that will be the next episode coming up. So this one was the whole video of the Illuminati and what we think. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or send me a private message. I will answer all your questions. This will be either a daily thing or we will be uploading more than once throughout the week. So this was me, Khan, aka Danny, if you didn't know my real name, and my friend Isaac from work. But let's just say he's my friend because work is work, whatever. So I will catch you guys later. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace, love, and prosperity.